Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the OARS Monday Night D-star net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net meets regularly on Monday night at 8 p.m. on this frequency of 444.150. And as usual here, the last several months, we've been connecting to Reflector 059A Alpha as well. So get some more people in the group. So my name is Greg, and my call sign is KF0LZX. While this is not an emergency net, if anyone at any time has any emergency traffic, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic, please call now. All right, hearing none, I'll move on to announcements. I'll have a little mechanical difficulty here. We'll be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net. Anyone who wishes can check in early by monitoring the OARS net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at Lily's Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting does at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, and everyone who attends is asked to eat as well, but you do not have to be a ham to attend. And everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Happy House will be April 13th. Saturday breakfast with the OARS Club is held on the fourth Saturday of the month, and I actually will have to get some clarification on next one. I think it's in Monette this month, and it will be April 27th. And I think Sean and I are going to try to get to put together a club photo event as well. So hopefully the breakfast may change depending on what we do with that. So the OARS Club now has 3 regular nets. The D-star net on Monday night at 8 p.m. on 444.150. The 2-meter net on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. on 146.970. And the simplex every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. James Roman, Chewy, will be holding a monthly Aries meeting on the 3rd Monday of the month at the Monette Police Department. And we'd love to have anybody that would be interested and like to come. We'd definitely like to have you. We really need to get the numbers up on that if possible. So anyway, anybody who can make it would be greatly appreciated. And mentioning the POTA, like I said, the 4th Saturday, which will be the 27th of April, we plan on doing a POTA outing. And at our Handfest last weekend, it looks like it went pretty well. I'm sure Harold and maybe Bob will have some reports on how well it went, but got a little POTA meeting at 10 a.m. in one of the cider rooms. It was surprisingly packed. A lot of people that hadn't even been in POTA as a hunter or an activator were in there, and also a lot of local activators, so that was really good. Hopefully we'll get some more things going there. But anyway, this net is now being streamed on the 59 Radio YouTube channel, so if you'd like to see how you sound on the radio or miss part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. All right, to start off, we will go with any short time or mobile check-ins. Please call now.
KV4MO Mobile.
All right, I had KV4MO. I believe that's Patrick. How you doing this evening, Patrick?
Oh, just fine. Have Tara alongside here. We're headed back from a trip to the city. Thought we'd get in here real quick in case the mobile internet drops out.
Well, you guys are sounding really good. You sound fantastic. Glad you could make it in with us this evening.
Yeah, it's like I say, we went to the city, ran a few errands, got the truck washed by the rain, and that's really about it. We're just heading back toward the house.
All right, Patrick. Well, I appreciate you checking in. I went ahead and proxied Tara in as well. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. She's more than welcome to hop on if she'd like, though.
Hey, how's it going? I got my little doggie in my lap, like Dorothy and Toto. Just heading to the house, chilling for the night because I am tired.
Yeah, I got home from work and actually crawled in bed with the wife, and we took a little night nap, and it was us and 4 dogs in the bed with us, so it was quite a bed full. We had dogs everywhere.
Yeah, I got my FEMA training done today at work. The, what is it, IS-100?
Sorry about that, Tara. I missed that last part.
Said I got my FEMA training done today at work, my IS-100.
Oh, that's fantastic. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Like I mentioned on ours, we've got a local Aries group that's trying to get back up and running. Do you guys have an Aries group up in your area?
I have no clue. Are you talking about here in Cadet or back where we came from?
No, up in Cadet. Usually there'll be a county or bi-county Aries group. Some places do anyway. We're trying to get a Barry Lawrence County Aries group started back up here, but I didn't know if you guys had anything like that over where you were at, if you guys were involved in it or not.
He'll be involved with Aries in Tennessee, but we haven't done anything with it since we moved over this way.
Roger that. Well, hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully the dog's doing good. I know ours is still absolutely spoiled rotten. I don't think she's got any better. She's pretty terrible, but they're pretty lovable, so they get by with a lot more than they should. All right, Tara. Glad to have you and Patrick on again tonight. That's several months now. You guys have made it about every week, and we greatly appreciate it. So, are there any more on-air check-ins? Please call now.
K0QMR.
All right, we'll go with K0QMR. Fred, how are you this evening?
Real good. It's raining up here at St. Louis, and it isn't a hard rain, but it's more than a small rain, and it's enough to get everything wet. I was out with the dog before, and I had to come back in and get something better to deal with the water. So anyway, it's been a good day, and back to you. This is Fred K0QMR.
Well, Fred, thanks for making it with us again. Yeah, I think it was already raining this morning when I got up about 5:30, just sprinkling real light, and it was pretty much a steady, kind of cool, almost miserable day all the way up till about 4:30. Then it started clearing up. The sun popped out for a little bit. So hopefully you guys have a nice, sunny, beautiful day tomorrow up in your neck of the woods. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll call out again for any more on-air check-ins. Please call now.
KE0LZX.
All right, Lawrence, how you doing this evening?
Well, I'm doing okay. I had a pretty good day, I guess. I had a busy weekend, and I was happy that people was enjoying themselves at our Ham Fest over there at the Mart. So we always enjoy that. Anyway, I don't know a whole lot of news today. I had to make a trip to Springfield to get a guy up to the doctor, but just happy that I'm able to get things done. I'll let some of the others see if they can get in tonight. This is KE0LZX and 73 doll.
All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in, and yeah, thanks for all the work at the Ham Fest. Looks like you stayed pretty well occupied the whole day, so I appreciate that. Call out again for any mobile or short-time check-ins. Please call now.
KF0TW, Gary and Rolla with no comments. Good evening.
Good evening, Gary. Thank you for checking in again. Definitely appreciate it. Like I said, we're starting to get a pretty good little regular crowd. And like I said, thanks for checking in. And if you don't have any comments, we will move on. And thanks again for checking in with us. Any more mobile or short-time check-ins, please call now. All right, this is KF0LZX, Greg Adam on that, and we'll go ahead and start at the top of the netlogger list, and we'll start with Dave, KE6GAE. Dave, how you doing?
KE0LZX and Wrestling Net. This is KE6GAE. Oh, we're doing all right. Got up yesterday and felt like I got hit by a back truck, so felt a little better today. Working on putting together that voter Discord server we talked about. I got it set up, just don't have the rooms and everything set up. Thank you and Sean invites. Other than that, that's about all I got going right now. I'm waiting for ICOM to release that new software so I can fix the new gateway and everything. Get the new repeater up there. Other than that, that's about all I got tonight, Greg. Thanks for running the net. We'll pass it back to net control. KE6GAE back to net control.
All right, Dave. I appreciate all the work you've been doing on the back end of everything, and I did start get a Southwest Missouri POTA Google account set up last night, and it actually does have a active email address. We just don't have anything else done with it yet, but it's SWMOPOTA, all lowercase, at gmail.com. So I'll start getting a spreadsheet put together and some other things. Hopefully we'll have that all up and going here in the next week or two. But anyway, we will move on down, and Wes AE0OC is next on the list. I'm going to proxy him in. He said he wasn't feeling good, so he's going to get the live stream going. And so we will move on down to N0QL. This time, hopefully I remember that this time. Alan Rolla.
You got it right, Greg. Seems like a pretty good group tonight. Had a good time at the Ham Fest. Met about everybody down there, so walked myself to death. Man. Then we stopped at Bass Pro, walked myself to death. We were in there for about an hour and a half. Then we stopped at Bucky's over there, walked myself to death. And by the time I got home, I went to bed. We had to get home till after 6. Looks like we've got about 2 1/4 inches of rain up here that's still raining on us. So we'll hold it too long. We'll kick it back to you and having a good net tonight. And like I said, enjoy the heck out of Ham Fest, guys. N0QL.
Well, Alan, glad you enjoyed yourself, and it's good to have you on here again tonight. But yeah, hopefully the rain will clear up for a little bit. This afternoon after lunch, I spent about 2 hours out in the parking lot unloading some equipment out in the rain. So by the time I got home, I was still soaking wet. I was pretty much ready to take a warm shower and get some dry clothes on. So anyway, we got warm weather coming. So appreciate you checking in again, and we will go on down to Rich, KB0RHA. Rich, how are you this evening?
Doing pretty good, Greg. Thanks for doing the net. Hello, everybody on the net. Just trying to stay out of the rain and the cold weather. Been in the shack here working on rebuilding my power supply meters. Got them installed and getting ready to put it all back together. Other than that, everybody doing pretty good down here. So anyway, 7-3, everybody, back to net control. KB0RHA.
All right, Rich, good to have you, and appreciate you checking in with us. And we'll move on down to Harold, K0SQS. Harold, how you doing this evening?
Hey, fine, Greg. Thanks for running the net. KF0LZX and the rest of the net. This is K0SQS. We had a really, really great time at the Hamfest. The preliminary numbers that I've come up with so far said we made about $1,400 that we'll be putting into next year's Hamfest. The cost of the venue is going up, so it's kind of undetermined whether we're going to be there at the Mark or at some other facility, so everybody needs to stay tuned. And still got some money to collect from Bob for the estate sale table that we had, and needing to find out whether or not the Mark kitchen was cleaned up to their satisfaction so that they can tear up their $100 deposit. Anyway, really, really good turnout. I just was amazed at everybody pitched in. Everybody stayed right with it, and we had in my opinion, a successful Hamfest. I know Bob was a little disappointed with the table turnout, but with the prizes that we offered, I think everybody jumped in, and what money they didn't spend on table stuff, they spent on tickets. So back to you, Greg. Thanks again for running the net, K0SQS.
Yeah, thank you, Harold, and thanks for the update. I was kind of wondering how it was looking, how things turned out. So it definitely was a good Hamfest, good turnout, and quite a bit of activity. And it looked like the kitchen was doing good. So anyway, that's good to hear. All right, we will move on down to Sean, KE0MAD. Sean, how you doing this evening?
Yeah, good evening, Greg, and everybody on that. Yeah, this is Sean, K0MAD. Hope everybody's doing good. We got 3/4 of an inch of rain. Was good time at the Hamfest. Good to meet some people there, Alan and William. And, yeah, there was quite a few people there I've seen that I talked to on the radio, so good times. Hey, thanks for making that Google account there, and then Dave getting that Southwest Missouri POTA Discord server going. Pretty awesome stuff. Anyway, Thursday, Bob will be running the Simplex net because I have to work at 1 a.m. on Friday, so I'll be in bed when you guys are having it. Anyway, back to net control. This is KE0MAD.
All right, Sean, thanks for checking in. And I think I just not very attentive. I think I skipped over Dennis. W0HL. Dennis, how you doing this evening?
W0HL. Oh, that's all right. Greg, just sitting here doing a few things. Doing real good. Boy, you guys talk about rain. I don't know what that is. You know, they said all of it's going to go east of us, and did. I think we had a sprinkle during the night. Just enough when you walk out to your vehicle and you had dust on it, it just made mud on the windshield. That's it. Boy, enjoyed the Ham Fest. Really enjoyed the POTA meetup. I thought we had a real good turnout with the group. And activators, hunters, and people want to know how to get to activate and stuff and do all that. I did mark the calendar down for, let's see, what was that, April 27th. I put that on my calendar, so we'll see what happens there. But enjoyed meeting you and Sean and some of the guys. So, and hit 5 parks on the way home. And the sun come out about the second or third park, and it wasn't too bad after that. First one was a little cool. Thanks for doing the net. W0HL.
All right, Dennis, appreciate you having you again, as always. And yeah, absolutely great to meet you. And I was really surprised with our little POTA meeting that we had that Sean did the presentation at. It pretty much a full room. I don't know that there was any open chairs left or not. I was really surprised. It was a lot better turnout than I was expecting, that's for sure. So yeah, hopefully we have us some little group where we can document, communicate, and everybody can get together and get the Discord and the Google Sheet going on the Google Drive. Then maybe think about doing some other social media. Maybe we'll want to start a public or private Facebook page for the group or whatever. But I think we'll get that figured out. Seems like it's all going to come together pretty quick, so that'll be a good thing as well. And anybody, like I said, John and I are planning on something on the 4th Saturday. Don't know what it is yet, but everybody, club members or not, are more than welcome to come. We'd love to have you. So anyway, I think that's the bottom of the list. We'll go ahead and take on-air check-ins. Please call now.
KD0 NUI in St. James, Missouri.
All right, got KD0UDI. I think I got something punched in there. KD0UDI. William, how you doing this evening?
Well, good evening. It's Kilo Delta 0 November Uniform India, KD0NUI. I think you had a little twisted there. I'm not sure. But anyways, I think I've probably seen you at the Ham Fest. Good time at the Ham Fest. I found a few bargains and a few things took home, and enjoyed seeing some people down there that I think check in on this net. So it was nice and stuff, and I wore myself out. Just that day I went bass pro in the Buc-ee's, and all together I ended up having over 14,000 steps. I did. Man, I think I'm feeling it today because, boy, I tell you, my pants haven't wanted to stay up very good. They've been kind of loosey-goosey. They're like, man, I must have lost some weight here. That was a lot of steps, but it was a whole bunch of fun Saturday. Just fun and everything. We've got 50 degrees here in St. James, outside just between St. James and Marta. We've got 2.75 in the rain gauge so far, and it's still going up. It's still downpouring occasionally here and there. We're getting little spurts of rain, and it keeps saying a lunar eclipse. I'm assuming that must be a different one in a different country, a different line of water. I don't know, but it keeps popping that up on my weather station. I know the big one, well, the one is supposed to be in April sometime, I believe. The one that's going to be somewhat part of Missouri. So, anyways, that's about all I've got. Just did my work shift today and watched it rain all day and did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So, turning back to net control. This is KD0NUI.
All right, William, appreciate you joining us again, and glad you had a good time at the Ham Fest. And we'll call out again for any on-air check-ins. Please call out.
Kilo Alpha 0 Romeo Mike.
All right, we got Bob, KD0RM. Bob, how you doing this evening?
Trying to recoup everything here. Set up for the Springfield Ham Fest coming up, stuff like that. Got different people calling me this, that, and the other thing. So thought I'd jump in here right quick and see what's going on.
gotta go to Indiana tomorrow, so be back about Wednesday noon. So we'll catch you later. KA0M.
All right, we're good to get you in here, Bob, and we definitely appreciate it. I think I missed one here on the NetLogger, KF0LZX. How are you doing this evening?
Yeah, good evening, Greg. I'm going to have to get a lesson on NetLogger. I tried to log in, but couldn't get it to take it. Incidentally, I wasn't hearing Bob at all on the gateway, so he might have the 2 columns set wrong or something. That's all I got. We've been rewarded with a case of COVID here, so we're taking it easy. Take care. Thank you for running that KF0LZX.
Well, I'm definitely sorry to hear that. I went through that about a month ago, and you did absolutely fine on the NetLogger. I just got it over on a different screen and didn't catch it over there. So, nope, you did just fine. And my apologies for not catching you a little bit sooner there, Dave. Anyway, thank you very much. Hope you get to feel a lot better soon. I know it's pretty miserable when I had it. So, anyway, calling out for any more on-air check-ins. Please call now.
What, did I break something here? KF0LZX.
KF0LZX. No, sorry about that, Dave. I have occasional issues with my PTT button, but no, you're coming through just fine. And I mentioned you had done just fine on NetLogger as well. You were on there, and I just didn't catch you and get you typed in, so that was my fault. But no, you were checked in on NetLogger just fine. I hope I'm getting out where you can hear me.
Reply from you, and I didn't get a reply from you. I thought maybe I had broke something. Listen, have a great evening. KF0LZX.
Yep, thanks again, and no, you did just fine. Thanks again for checking in, and call out again for any more on-air check-ins. Please call out. All right, this is KF0LZX. Greg got him on that, and we'll call out again for any on-air check-ins for the OARS Monday night D-star net. Please call now. Call out one more time. Any more on-air check-ins for the OARS Monday night D-star net. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up. Once I get William typed in, that'll be 16 on tonight's net, which is a good number. We've been getting up pretty close. I jinxed myself last time and said something about it, and we had about half this many. So anyway, I appreciate everybody checking in tonight. Hopefully we got everybody in here. And thanks again. Anybody's going to be around for the 2-meter net tomorrow night, hope to catch you then. So, and everybody out of town, love to see you again next week. So this is KF0LZX. Greg out on that. Returning this frequency back over to regular amateur radio use.